Fingers too. Hello everyone, it's GLG and I welcome you to this new video. Today we're going to talk about watches, and not smart watches, but rather a little upmarket watches with the new CIGA Design. The brand CIGA Design had sent us the CIGA Blue Planet, which I had already reviewed previously. Then in fact we had the gilding edition, the gold version. Well, here is the Blue Planet to Atlantic, and we'll see that it is extremely beautiful, and above all, it makes a great impression. Come on. Because seeing products in photos is good, but seeing them in videos is better. So unleash yourself and discover all our high-tech or smartphone tests. The brand was founded in 2016, a pioneering brand in the watchmaking industry that adheres to its motto to focus on its design. Since its creation, CIGA Design has won 17 international design awards. From 2017 to 2021, the brand was consistently ranked among the top 3 in the category watches jewelry of the IF Design Award alongside Apple and Bulgari. In 2021, the CIGA Design Blue Planet was distinguished among 208 international entries, winning the prestigious GPHB Award. Yes, the grand prize of Geneva, still in the field of watchmaking, widely considered as the Oscars of watchmaking. It's not insignificant to say that this watch brand from Shenzhen is indeed rather sympathetic. So we are on the Blue Planet 2, the new version. That's why it looks like the old one, but this time we are on the Atlantic version. Let's discover a bit of our packaging. And it's true that a big part of the watch experience or luxury watch, it starts above all with the packaging. And with the unboxing, we will have a case like a book, and it is actually inside. We will have a planet box, a blue of sheer beauty. So they tell us that it will allow us to discover the vitality of time through the textured topography, and by understanding the message of one Earth in 100 languages, viewers are invited to immerse themselves in a 10-year journey around the Blue Planet. Let's discover our book a little bit. We're going to start this adventure. So on the first page, we'll have, well, actually the introduction of elements about the watch, which seems a little normal to us. Then on page 2, we'll have the history of the brand. So we go back from the creation of the brand up to now. That allows for a little bit of information. Then on page 3, we will have the watch, of course, and especially what characterizes it, why it is so special, and especially, well, why it has won so many awards. On page 4, they announced that the watch won the GPH, which is the Grand Prix de Horlogerie de Genève Challenge Watch. Yes, it is a Chinese watch that won a watchmaking prize in Switzerland. All right, page 5, a little more promotion about the brand, of course, to go directly to page 6, which obviously is in several languages, and gives a glimpse of the watch. And in fact, we see just enough of it to make you want to go directly to page 7. And on page 7, we obviously have our watch, which is integrated into, well, the support. It's really well done, you know. Also, it's strap. But that's not all, because we realize that we can go to the end of our book and to the second to last page. There we will have the user manual to learn a bit about telling time, because we'll see that it's a compass and all that, and especially the installation instructions for the strap. Even if it's not very complicated, they have to include instructions. And finally, the last page, we will have a bit more information about the brand. Let's explore the contents of the box a little bit. Even though we've already seen what's inside the box, we'll have our watch and our bracelet. That's it. Let's talk a little bit about the technical details for the specialists among you. The case size is 46 millimeters excluding the crown. The length of the watch, 220 millimeters. Case thickness, 17.5 millimeters. The crown is 6 millimeters in diameter, CNC groove 46 millimeters. There you go. Plenty of technical information. Let's talk a bit about the case materials. The watch is available in 2 finishes, either the titanium alloy version or the stainless steel version. Well, we'll see that we got the stainless steel version. The glass at the front is sapphire glass. Synthetic. So why do I specify synthetic? Because if I say it's sapphire glass, we'll get a comment saying, yes, you should say it's synthetic sapphire. And if I say it's synthetic sapphire, there will be guys in the comments saying, come on, did you really think it's real sapphire? So in any case, I lost, so I will tell you everything. Come on, our watch is also water resistant to 3 ATM or 30 meters. Let's discover a little bit about our strap. A 22 millimeter strap if you ever wanted to change it, but this one is quite nice, and above all, it goes well with the watch. The strap material is fluorinated rubber. You will have noticed that it is quite easy to install and change. There are the little clips on the side. Well, it's already quite well known. I would have also appreciated the deployment clasp. Just because it's made of silicone, you can wear it like a bracelet, but there will be a small deployment clasp, which can be nice, for example, to easily remove it or to wash your hands. After 3 uses, let's discover our watch a little. Let's further discover this magnificent watch. At the back, or rather at the bottom of the case, we will have a commemorative representation with a ByGLG case, back transparent with synthetic sapphire glass once again. So we find, well, the same design as we had on the first edition. In the new one, transparent sapphire back, it's resistant.
As for the movement, it's an automatic mechanical movement developed by CIGA Design with the possibility of manual winding. Once again, you will be able to wind it with movement, asynchronous movement technology by CIGA Design. It is equipped with the internally developed automatic caliber CD04E. The Blue Planet integrates CIGA Design's exclusive asynchronous movement technology and a high-stability gear train. This synergy of engineering ensures reliable performance, smooth operation, and precise timing. So there are several finishes. We got the CNC steel version. For those who don't know, CNC machining of metals or CNC milling of metal is a mechanical manufacturing process that uses computer-controlled milling machines to shape mechanical parts or recycle titanium with ultra-bright polishing. Looking a bit at our watch from the side, we will have a crown with CNC machining, as I have already hinted, obviously, which will allow you to set the time, of course, and especially to wind the watch manually. It's true that from time to time, it's good to wind it a bit like that if you don't move enough. At the front of our watch, we will have the refined craftsmanship of CIGA, offering us a sapphire crystal, synthetic, doubly domed. There you go. And it's true that visually, you'll see that in addition, there's the dial underneath. Because yes, underneath, there will be a sculpted globe dial, as the Atlantic edition is equipped with a doubly domed sapphire crystal paired with a sculpted globe dial, offering a more immersive visual experience and more vast. Its highly curved dome highlights the details of the mountainous reliefs with depths. Striking. The luminous indices shimmer like moonlight on the waves, since you will see that, of course, if you are well lit and you wear them at night. Also on the side, you have the whole outline that appears a little bit green like that. I don't know if it will show as well with the camera, but it's still quite pretty because yes, the brand tells us that the dome is thus the Atlantic heritage in a watch ending borders and connecting Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Cultures met, ideas circulated, and countless souls sought freedom. At the top right, you will have noted South America. You will have recognized it, of course, but I still mention it. We have the Andes, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean Seas. In the center, of course, the Atlantic, mid-Atlantic ridge, as they say. On the left, Europe, and yes, with the Mediterranean Sea. At the bottom, North America, with its Rocky Mountains. And all of that, my dear lady, is surrounded by a luminous outline that will light up at night and above all, will allow you to tell the time. Because you almost have to learn to tell time. Yes, you will have noticed it's a watch that tells time, but there are no hands. And yes, it's a little unusual because where are the hands? In fact, there is only one hand, which is the CNC engraved compass that indicates the minutes and hours. You'll see it's not that easy, but once you get it, it's obvious. Well, you would have noticed we have the outer bezel, which is fixed and shows the hours. Noon, it's at the top. There you go. It doesn't move. And 6 o'clock, it's at the bottom. Then we'll have another crown inside, but that actually, which is on the dial. And it will indicate the minutes. So as you will have understood, the hours are fixed. That seems normal. And the crown, it will indicate the minutes. It will turn, well, based on the passing time. And the compass, it will indicate the hours. So what's nice is when the compass is around 10 o'clock, it's 10 something. When it's around noon, it's noon something. When you look at the minutes, and well, you realize that the compass is right there between the minutes, as if, for example, for me, it was 11:58. And well, you clearly see that it is around 11 o'clock. So there, you think, hop, around 11 o'clock, not bad, okay? And then you look in detail, you see that on the minutes, it is at 58. It is 11:58, like it is 10:10. It's a trick to take. But once you get into the game, when you're asked the time, you say Bug one. So this watch is above all a hands-free design for an authentic time experience. CIGA Design is inspired by ancient sundials and showcased by the G-Pag, featuring a unique hand that indicates the hours and minutes, sliding over a dynamic minute dial and fixed hour rings. At 30-degree movement, the hour gear, the minute dial pivots 390 degrees, creating a unique and intuitive experience of time in harmony with the rhythm of the globe and ocean currents. So that's where you're starting to understand why this watch is exclusive and unique. You've never seen anything like this. The compass turning with the minutes like that and all. You see, the mecha, in fact, it's still an automatic watch, but the approach with the earth in the middle makes it a watch that is unique and, especially timeless, the watch makes a sensation everywhere. People look at the watch, they say, your watch is very pretty. You show them, they say, but it gives the time. And you look, you say, yes, 1428. And they look at their watch, they say, oh yeah, 1428. Plus it's curved and all. You can see the globe, you can see a bit of the mountains, you can see the water and all. Well, it will mainly be a watch for enthusiasts or possibly collectors. Given the brand that continues to gain a bit of notoriety, one might think it could be a watch that will increase in value with time. Or it's really a watch that is unique and in a collection,
It's truly the watch that will stand out, where everyone will say, oh yeah, that one really has something extra. Well, regarding the negative points, you will need to be careful with this glass, which is certainly double domed and made of sapphire glass, but nothing is unbreakable today. So you will have to be a little careful, nevertheless. It's still a watch with value. Another point, you'll have to relearn how to read the time. Yes, it's true that we have this base of hour, minute, second, the big... Yes, well, I was taught that the small one is the hours, the big one is the minutes, and the one that moves, which is very thin, is the second hand. Here, there are none of those. No, we have a compass instead. Luckily, you don't need to wait for the sun. Luckily, that's something. And now I'm making you maintain. How much? How much for the watch in the Atlantic? Well, yes, it was easy anyway. So if we take the metal version, it is priced at $1,199. Again. And if we take the titanium version, it is at $1,399, which is $200 more for the titanium version, which doesn't seem either. There you go. Look, a beautiful watch. Already the price it's worth. Look at high-end watches. There you go. We're not talking about 10,000 euros. It's still a watch that only costs, somewhere high-end, only 1,000 euros, which has won quite a few awards in Geneva, which is exceptional and completely different from any watches you've ever seen. And yet, well, yes, it tells the time and it's somewhat there. With the planet aspect and all, it's truly a unique watch dedicated to enthusiasts, connoisseurs, or those who want to give a nice gift. By example, Bam, it's your turn to tell me in the comments what you think about this CIGA Atlantic watch. Personally, I am really a fan. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Again, write in your comment whether this CIGA is good, not good, too complicated, or precisely because it's complicated, it's really good. The important thing is to include CIGA in your comment to automatically participate in my giveaway. And finally, as your mother would say, you never miss a thing, so prove her right. And to make sure you don't miss my next video, don't forget to subscribe by clicking over there on my logo. Don't forget to click on the bell to receive a notification for my next video, because I have plenty of completely out of the ordinary products, and I won't hide that I've already been contacted by other brands and all. So, there you go. If I were you, I would subscribe. Come on. Thanks for stopping by to see me. It makes me happy. Have a great day, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.